Here we are sitting with Nate Heckenberger from the Daily Local and Pete Ventresca, head coach, Boyertown Bears, 2016 PIAA District 1 AAA Duals champion. Pete, the three-peat, tell us what it means, three in a row.
It's a great accomplishment for our kids. I think it says a lot about our senior class.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to come back time and time again. I mean, anybody could win one time, but not many people could do it three in a row. So, it just speaks volumes about them and their character.
So
You you obviously have as tough of a schedule as anybody in the state. You guys have won districts the last 3 years now. Tons of guys up at states every year. Just how are you able to keep this program from not wearing down and just getting up for these kind of things every year?
Well, we always try to wrestle the toughest competition we can wrestle. I feel like, you know, you're really not going to see kids that, are not tough kids at, these tough tournaments. So we go to where the tough kids are. We try to wrestle as many tough kids as we can. So when we do get in tough matches that, we've had kind of experience being there. And, we'll have experience when we get out to states and ideally have success out there because we're used to wrestling that type of kid that's a hard-nosed, high-level kid.
Pete, you're ranked third in the state right now, 20th in the country. I know they're just rankings, and they don't mean a whole lot when it comes down to because it has to be eventually settled on the mat. Moving forward, you've already punched your ticket. You're meeting Hershey on Thursday. What's the end goal for this team? I mean, you probably already know. You've looked ahead. You're opposite bracket now of both Bethlehem Catholic and Bell Vernon.
Right. We want to bring some hardware home. That's the goal, and that's been our goal all season. And we're not. I mean, winning a district title is great, but that's not what our end goal is. It's to bring home some hardware. So I mean, that's the next thing on our radar. We're gonna look at who we get next. I'm not even sure off the top of my head.
It's the champion from District 9. That score has not been reported yet.
So as soon as we find out, we're gonna focus on them. We're gonna take it one match at a time, and we're gonna go as far as we can possibly go.
Still got a little bit over a month left of the the season, all the way till states. But have you kind of reflected at all with this group of seniors? Is it almost like you're trying to kind of hold on to these moments?
Yeah, I mean, it really brought a tear to my eye. The other night we had senior night, and just seeing these guys and knowing that the last time we'll have them in the room, and I obviously it's because they're great wrestlers, but more importantly, they're great kids, and they're great role models for our younger kids, and just great people in general. So I'm really gonna miss them, and I know they're gonna do great things, but it's one of those things. It's a bittersweet thing to see them moving on with their lives, but hopefully we can end on a high note.
So, Coach, we're not going to keep you in, and my last closing question is going to be, with everything going on, we talk wrestling. Let's have a little bit of fun right now. There's been quite the battle of mustaches amongst your team there. I'm putting you on the spot right now. Pick one. Who's got the best mustache and why?
You got to go with Greg Harvey. Greg Harvey has really committed to that mustache. It's quite unusual, and I think he's the man who definitely put the most into it. And I got to go with Greg. I think he's got the best one, hands down.
You're only the second person besides myself to throw, their sway towards Greg. I think Dying in Black was a strong move.
Yes.
It really brought it out. He had the most mature growth. And that's what I said all along.
If he could have grown it more, I think he would have waxed it too. But he didn't quite get that. So.
All right. Well, Nate, do you have anything else?
No, I mean it's always been a pleasure to watch your team. So good luck up at states.
All right. Thanks a lot,
Pete. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good luck this week.
Thank you.